Welcome to another episode of the Chuck Graham Show. I was on Parler just a few minutes ago and found something very interesting. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Jim Jordan and some other congressmen have passed what they call, let me get to it here, what they call I downloaded the PDF file on it. There it is right there. It's a bill that they've introduced to Congress, and it's for the to amend Section 230 that provides immunity for your big tech guys. Now, Protect Speech Act. Weird, kind of. Anyway, Protect Speech Act. I read it, and I saw, and I'm exaggerating here, but 900 loopholes that the legal team of these big tech companies are just going to have a boner going through and picking apart. They don't amend section section C of it. I mean, it doesn't 1C that says for the purpose of paragraph no, I'm sorry. It's 2A. 2A. Not any action voluntarily taken in good faith to restrict access to or availability of material that the provider or user has an objectively responsible belief of obscene, lewd, lascivious, filthy, excessively violent, promoting terrorism or violent extremism, harassing, promoting self-harm, unlawful, whether or not such material is constitutionally protected. Okay, that's what the current statute says. And then they go on to say, well, in order for you to be required to have protection under this section, you have to meet certain. There's just so many loopholes, and I'm not going to sit here and read the whole thing. Go to Jim Jordan's page. I'm sure he put it on there, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. But folks, if anybody's ever read statutory law or pleadings or any of that stuff, then you know, Jesus Christ, I could pick this apart. I mean, how hard is it to just say, in order to qualify for immunity, you are prohibited from removing constitutionally protected speech, suspending accounts, or removing content? It's that simple. You protect the as identified by the United States Supreme Court. That's what you do. If you want, you can remove it if you want, but you're going to be liable if what you remove. But they've left so many loopholes in this bill. Then all it does is just make a ton of money for the attorneys, because you're going to have to wade through this, and there's at least 5 or 6 meanings that will have to be identified or clarified by the courts. Why can't they just be, why does everything that come out of Congress, Republican or Democrat, have to be so damn ambiguous? I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, the fact of the matter is, just make it simplified. Hell, you don't have to go into all this, and they've in good faith you can remove this, and you can be protected, and this, that, and the other. Well, you know what these lying fuckers are going to do? They're gonna find a way around it, and this will be litigated and litigated and litigated, and people will say, well, they are a private company, so yes, but in order to qualify for immunity in your private company, you cannot take down constitutionally protected speech. You can either be a public forum, or you can be a publisher, or an edited platform, not a publisher, edited platform, kind of like a newspaper or a news organization. So if you're going to take that risk and you're going to fact check stuff and you're going to take it down and you're going to suspend accounts and you're going to do that, all they would have to do under this section is just simply put those words in there. You cannot, in order to qualify for immunity, you are prohibited from removing constitutionally protected content and speech as identified by the United States Supreme Court. They just ruled on it in 2017 in Mattal versus Tam. Hate speech is free speech. They wouldn't be able to remove that, which is fine. And you know what they said? It's like in 1972, I believe it was, a man walks into a courthouse and says, "Fuck the draft" on it. United States Supreme Court said one man's vulgarity is another man's lyrics. So what you find disgusting, someone else may find just perfectly fine. Let me tell you something. That's the speech that we hate the most is what we should be protecting. Why? Because today it's some racial term. Tomorrow it's Jesus. Jesus is a hate word or hate speech or whatever religion you're in. It's a slippery slope. The speech you hate the most is the speech you should be protecting. That's all I'm going to say about that today. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that notification bell, then you will be notified to new and exciting content that is hopefully goes out each day. Well, all I can say, folks, is God bless. Go read the bill. See what you think. Leave me some comments on it, what you think after you've read it. Well, guys, I'll see you on the next video.